Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the patch notes because this might be a bit of a long queue considering we queued up right as the servers went up. So Amumu got buffed. Aphelios got nerfed. I think it's turret. I don't really understand anything about this champion. I'm gonna assume this means nerfed. Caitlyn buffed. Asol nerfed. Garen Bizoft. Oh shoot. So okay, somebody said, and I don't know if this is true or not. Somebody said that Garen's Q procs the SUNFIRE damage. Is that true? Jace buff, Gnar buff, Lux change. I'm not even gonna call it a buff. Framus buff, Singe nerf, big nerf. Sona nerf, Soraka nerf, Silas buff, Udyr. I struggled to call that a buff. Legend runes got nerfed, and this one's actually kind of impactful. Phase rush got buffed on melee. Actually, you know it's funny. I've been talking to Afik, Riot Afik. I swear to God, the more I talk to that guy, the more I'm ensured that like Riot knows just how terrible bruisers are. They're just afraid to do anything about it at this point. So it has to immobilize. Doesn't that make Garen jungle kind of shit? Because, like, what's he gonna do? Build the damage item? You know? Like, what? What's he gonna do? Is Phase Rush now a consideration for Darius? So, here's the thing that nobody wants to admit. Darius, there we go. Darius typically actually lacks enough damage to get kills and beat people. He typically lacks the damage to get kills and beat people without Conqueror. A lot of people think of Darius as a super hyper, oh, once he gets 5 bleeds, he destroys the entire world. No. Not really. In fact, he really doesn't do, like, no. Aftershock Darius kind of worked because he was tanky enough to, like, get to his 5 bleeds before losing HP. But with Conqueror, you're not, or I should say without Aftershock and without Conqueror, you're not tanky and you're not really damaging. And so most of the time the tanks just kill you. I think Darius early game is pretty good. But, you know, like, I'm not saying a tank is going to auto-attack you to death unless they're like Ornn. I'm not saying like a tank is going to beat you 1v1 unless they're Ornn. But on the other hand, I am saying tanks will probably crush you underfoot. Doesn't Ornn crush me as Sion? Shoot. I don't know. This kind of sucks because Ornn. Shit. Ornn is that wacky kit of his. What the fuck was that? Ornn is one of those kits where it's actually kind of hard to avoid him on Sion. Because, like, I have no mobility, and I kind of rely on being tanky for my defenses. And then Ornn just presses Q and E, and you're like, oh, I can't avoid that, and then you die. Okay, honest question, Twitch chat. Does this seriously do the damage twice if they're next to you? I mean, that can't be true, right? That would be so fucking broken, it would be unbelievable. It doesn't, right? Because that would be 10% health damage from an item in a burst. That would be ridiculous. That can't possibly be true. I can't believe that would be. Okay, so here's my trick on Sion that no one does but me for some reason. Everyone tries to go for the Q at level 1, but the thing is, most people expect you to go for the Q at level 1, and therefore they play ridiculously safe. So I just go W, and I just use my W to pop the wave really quick, and then that gets me lane control. He was kind of running at me like he had the jungler. What? That missed? Huh. Okay. I accidentally put a second point in W there. When I went to use W, I was also like mentally like trying to use my E, and I ended up putting a second point in W. Nah, I'm not even gonna go for it. My wave clear just wouldn't be good enough. Okay. Apparently somebody did not expect me to have 2 points in my W. The fool. I'm not sure that rushing Bammy Cinder is the ideal play against Maokai. It's not Maokai, Ornn. But I just want to do it because I really want to see the item. Unfortunately, I can't just straight rush Sunfire because, you know, I'll die. I guess I wasn't expecting to get full health by those two. So I didn't ult. But, well, now I think I might have expected it. I didn't look at my damage recap because I'm fairly certain Ornn just assassinated me. You know, this wouldn't be so bad if he didn't get so fed. I'm also not sure how Warwick got so fed, considering he was spam ganking top. But I guess that's just League now. You can get fed while spam ganking unsuccessfully because we've just buffed the jungle so much. What? It's like a fucking horror movie. He just ran in and AoE assassinated my team. You think Ornn is a little overtuned? No. What? No. Ah! Oh, fuck off. I mean, I can definitely feel my damage higher, but like, I also kind of feel like it doesn't matter because my team is being dumb pieces of shit, you know? Like, I am very farmed. I am a very, very, extremely, very, very, very tanky SION. What just happened? Because I feel like okay. Could have popped Q early to interrupt MF ult. On who? Me? Interrupted on me? I don't think I was really at risk there, Twitch chat. I wasn't really going, oh no. It was more like, yes, yes, keep feeding me. Mmm, delicious. Okay. Did I just get stunlocked by Ornn to death through adaptive? Huh. I guess we're gonna lose then, huh? Why? That game was a fucking tragedy.